It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
On to get us started now, the kicker Chris Boswell. And off we go to wrap up a busy weekend of football. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
It's taken to the 26. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there, nearly an opening drive INT. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. They go play action now. Roethlisberger. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage excellent there downfield, and it leads to a 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and it'll be a turnover on downs. 1st down, Mayfield. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack. After the sack on 1st down. And the pressure gets to him again. Stephon Tuitt. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This will be fielded at the 17. A great return there of 22 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe he'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Roethlisberger with a give to Bell. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to drop something good here on 3rd and 13. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that's caught inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception, and he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Hard throw, incomplete. So now 4th down looming. Remember, these guys went for it on their last drive, but it didn't work out.
Well, even though it didn't work out, I would not be surprised at all if they went ahead and did it again.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Darn right.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
But that's where they're leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
From the 6. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 19 carries, 77 yards.
Well, he's the number 2 runner in the league, and you just know the offensive line wants to get him to number 1.
Oh, Chubb fumbled it, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this, and it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So, yeah, it's a lot more difficult to hold on to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now Roethlisberger going to hand to Bell. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that play. And it'll be 3rd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble, then recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. Here's Mayfield. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. And it's picked up by the Steelers. Return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they step? And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my. He pulled it in.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I did. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
Again, it's Harris, and he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. And it's no good. He misses the PAT. So file that one away. Could eventually loom large here as the night progresses. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. From the 6. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he is going to have a Browns first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Chubb will get the call running left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the